Right. Hello, everyone. Looks like we're live. How are you in this moment? Happy first day of autumn. This is a big time in our history, in our lives. It is the start of the new, like a proper start. We've been preparing for these times for a long time. And as you know, it's never like a clear cut, this is the end, this is the beginning. It's everything is just becoming, but suddenly you realize, oh wait, we are in the times of big change. We are in the times of the beginning of the new reality. And this is where we are. Okay, so we are going to start with a chant today, and then I'm going to take a card for today. But if you like, you can take this card as the card for the next 6 months, because yesterday was the autumn equinox, and when I think about the time frame of this equinox, I would say that it would be good for you to consider the next 6 months as a kind of like a period, like a one period, and then there will be the next period, whatever or however long it will be. For now, this time from the autumn equinox feels like, in the next 6 months will be more or less in those very, very intense times of shifts and changes. So I don't feel that it will be a very, how winter sometimes feels like hibernation. Actually, at least for me personally, this winter feels like it will be full of changes. I don't know yet what is going to happen. I guess nobody knows in anyone's life, but I know it will be a time of great change. All right, so let's get to the chanting. The chanting is here. We're doing it so that we can feel more peaceful inside, but the chanting is also spreading the vibration of peace to the country you're in, to the part of the world you're in, to all of the earth. So the Divine Mother is chanting with us, and let us spread these vibrations of peace and ease and happiness to all the beings on this planet. That includes you and me, but also on all the planets beyond this one. Okay, take a few deep breaths. I'll change my position a bit. And let's start. 18 times the chant of Amma. Only takes 3 minutes, so wait for the card if you're impatient. Lokah, Samastah, Sukhino, Bhavantu. 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 Lokah Samastah Sukhino 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 Bhavantu. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Take a nice deep breath and feel how you're feeling inside. And feel that beautiful, powerful energy that you have contributed to this planet through your voice, through chanting for peace, through expressing what you really want for this planet. Take another deep, nice breath. This chant, just reminding everyone who has been here before and everybody who's new. This chant means may all the beings in all the worlds be happy. And you can hear Amma chanting it at her gatherings and online as well at her ashram events. Have you ever had a hug from Amma? I invite you to go and see her. She is one of the Divine Mothers incarnated on the planet right now. And I must say, I did not believe it the first time that I heard that. And she came to me in my dreams. And she asked me, okay, what do you want me to do? And I had like an intention, so I told her, and I felt a physical sensation. I felt her energy, and when I woke up, I could still feel it. It was in my body, along my spine. It was like fire. So ever since I started trusting and believing that she is an incarnation of the Divine Mother. And then I had another round of doubt. And then she came to me again. She has the ultimate patience. And she came to me 3 times, actually. And now I know that she is one of the incarnations. I don't even believe it. I know that she is. Sometimes you have to really experience something it's not all the time, but sometimes spirit comes to you and gives you a proof that is undeniable to you. And sometimes these things happen to each of us. I'm sure that each of us here has had such an experience. It would be great if you let me know in the comments about an experience you had where you thought, oh my goodness, my guides do exist. My spirit, my soul is real. And yet we have those moments of doubts. This is like a human nature, the human side of us. And then we get another confirmation that this is spirit working through, whomever, including Amma. And then we doubt again until there is a time, there is a moment when there's just been too much, too many synchronicities, too much proof, too much feeling in the body. And this is the time when you know. And then cherish that time, cultivate it, and it will stay with you. All right, okay, a bit off topic there, but I just felt it was important to share. So we'll take a card from the secret language of color cards. These cards have been with us for a while. I've been taking them for a week now, I think, drawing a card or a few cards every day, and I still feel drawn to them. So let us receive a message for this autumn equinox, for this autumn going into winter, like a bigger general message for all of us. And remember, there'll be some parts of the message that might resonate more than others. That's okay. Take what resonates, leave out the rest. Please say hello if you're here. It would be nice to see, because I only see numbers or likes or hearts. I don't really see who is watching. All right. Oh, yes, there's a card. Yay, jumped out. Okay. Purple. Develop mental clarity. Okay, so clarity is one of the highest vibrations that we can experience in this human body, because with clarity you have this clear knowing as to what to do, as to how to be, where to go, whom to interact with, and so on. So clarity is that freshness, is that lightness, it is that tabula rasa. It is a clean slate. There is no messiness. And I just feel that we are being called and we are being asked to really go for what we feel in ourselves is right for us. So each of us came here to this planet for a reason. Many reasons. But each of us is called to express in a certain way. Each of us is called to do something, to be in a certain way, and to spread that to the world. And for some of us, it is, let's call it a bigger mission. Mission is not exactly the word, but you know what I mean. It's like a bigger purpose, as in you need to reach more people. And for some of us, it is literally to just hold our family, the closest ones, in the highest esteem, in the highest respect, with the highest love. It's not to hold them together, because that is not your job. It is not your job to hold anyone, to fix anyone. Your job is to be your brightest, most true self. And through that, you lift others. But for some of us, there is this calling, and it's been there for a while. And I know that some of you watching here will be like, oh my God, I've been feeling like doing this thing that has been on my mind, that I've been getting signs about or messages about, that I've been getting this intuitive nudges about for a long time, or even just recent. It's a recent thing for you. And this is the thing that we are meant to do. And this great awakening and this new beginning is for us all to express more in the way that we are called to do. So this card, purple, you see this white light. This is like your core. This is the core for each of us. And then all of these colors kind of coming off it. It's the colors of your expression. It's the colors and the kind of the resulting energies that come out from your soul. So for me, this autumn going into winter, it is the utmost importance to develop mental clarity. It is one of the most important things to have a clear mind. And for different people, that will be a different thing. So for me, one of the things that I do to have mental clarity is to eat clean. Okay? And eating clean for me means juicing, for instance. Okay? I did 21-day raw food diet twice. And the first time when I really felt like doing it, I felt like I was flying. I had so much mental clarity and so much space in my being that, I kid you not, I could hear what people were thinking. I suddenly was getting thoughts in my head and I was like, wait, these are not my thoughts. Not even things that, I knew about. I was realizing that I was picking up on people's thoughts. So there was so much space. There was so much energy. There was so much allowing for spirit to flow through me. The second time, I was really resisting that diet. I didn't want to do it. I don't know why I did. Maybe somebody told me to do it. And I really struggled. I had a hard time. I couldn't wait for it to be finished. And I didn't have the same clarity that I experienced the first time around. So, that is one of the ways for me to have mental clarity, is to do something that I know will help me with mental clarity, but to do it with that conviction, with that idea, with that knowing and commitment. This will help me, and I am committed to do it. And it works. It works. When you set an intention, you get what you intend for. And sometimes it's not 100%, but it's exactly the percentage you need. So mental clarity also comes for me from writing things down. So when I have lots of ideas or I have lots of things to do, for instance, during the day, I just make a list of things, and putting them from my head onto paper or even onto the notes in my phone really helps to clear my mind. So yeah, these are the two I can think of just now. Obviously, clear space. So, I I'm sure you can see all my cards here just aligned and my books as well. And we recently moved in here, and for a while it was just a mess. Things were everywhere, and all kinds of things were in all kinds of places. And now they are finally going into the places they belong, and cards go together. So I've got all my packs or my decks here and books and so on. So the clarity in your environment, so tidy, clean environment. Sometimes going to a place that feels completely empty is much better for your mental clarity than being in a room that feels very messy. All right. So what are your ideas for clarity? What do you do for clarity? I'm going to read the card, and that's us for today. So, yeah, purple is very much a color of transformation as well. Big changes this autumn. The message from the booklet. Purple helps with eyesight, hearing, and bringing back a sense of smell. Clears mental complexes, negativity, and inflammation, and aids with rheumatism, pain, and the healing of bones. Creating a connection between your mind, body, and soul, purple also brings positivity and success. Use purple to clear your mind and let go of negativity. So you can see here, I feel purple because it is associated with the mental clarity, and for us humans, that mental activity is concentrated around the head. That's why also all the senses are described here as physical senses, so eyesight and smelling and hearing. Okay. And inflammation, I mentioned the raw food diet. I highly recommend to do that if you have problems with inflammation. Also juicing, amazing for inflammation. I had a time when my fingers would really blow up. I couldn't even put my rings on my fingers, and I've always had very thin fingers. And then I did a 3-day juicing, and the inflammation went. My fingers went back to their normal size. Thank goodness. Okay, I'm gonna finish reading because there is more. So today I feel like reading everything. Mental clarity. Light a purple colored candle and focus your attention on it. Become aware of any negative thoughts or feelings you are experiencing, saying each aloud as you burn the candle. Imagine the negativity being consumed by the flame of the candle. Then say the following statement. Divine Intelligence, please delete this negative thought from my mind, body, and energy field. Now focus on creating a positive state of mind. Say positive affirmations that can help you feel more inspired and peaceful in your life. Say, Divine Spirit, please install thoughts and feelings of clarity, peace, and gratitude. Keep practicing this exercise until your mind is purified of all negativity. Okay, beautiful beings. So this autumn we are focusing on letting go of negativity, clearing our minds, and allowing hope, peace, and inspiration to come into our lives. hope, peace, inspiration, and clarity to come into our lives. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please chant for peace. Feel the peace inside. Do the practice that I've just read. This is one of the practices you can do. And I wish you a beautiful autumn. And if you like to continue with the chanting and then taking a card for each day or just for expansion of your being, then please join me tomorrow again. Let me see what time. Tomorrow, could we chant at 4:30 p.m.? I know I'm changing the times, but my schedule is irregular, so 4:30 p.m. UK time, we meet tomorrow. Thank you. Much love. Bye for now.